Hi, Gareth here again from Free Fitness Guru, and this is a follow-up to my bicep anatomy video. I realised there's something I missed out that's quite important. And in that video we were talking about the place where the tendons and ligaments insert from the end of the bicep into the arm muscles, and how some people have quite a big gap there in between the elbow joint and the bicep muscle, which puts them at a disadvantage for strength. Well, what I want to talk about now is actually pronation of the biceps, and I'll just show you what pronation actually is. If you raise your bicep and just put your hand on it there, and then twist your wrist around, you'll notice that the outside of the bicep is contracting when you twist it, and that's how it's actually twisting around. It's helping to do that. Well, that's pronation, and there are certain exercises that you can do which will pronate the muscle while you're lifting weight. And I think the name of one of the dumbbell exercises is a Zotman curl. And as I said, there's two different parts to the bicep. There's the inside, which is quite long, and then there's the outside part, which is shorter. And basically when you're pronating with weight, you're kind of isolating those different parts of the bicep muscle. Okay, and I think I may have a little video here just showing a seated dumbbell curl, which I will just stick on. Okay guys, just have to apologise, I don't have a seated dumbbell curl video. What I've got is a seated dumbbell press video. But in order to do the seated dumbbell press, you do have to pronate the biceps to initially get the dumbbell up before you do the press movement. Okay, so you are essentially you're doing a partial dumbbell curl every time you do a press in this position anyway, and you are pronating the muscle, looking at the back, the rear head of the biceps there, which is the shorter part of the muscle. Here we've gone to the hammer curl, which is very similar to the Zotman curl. Hammer curl does the brachialis muscle, but you see, if in the top position you have your palm facing upwards, then that will require pronation of the bicep muscle, and that essentially is what you're doing in the Zotman curl. It's just like a hammer curl, except that your palm faces upwards, so you're flexing the biceps rather than the brachialis. And by pronating, once again, you're isolating, I think, on the shorter head of the biceps. Here's a photo of a guy doing a seated dumbbell curl. Now, if he was standing, we'd call it a Zotman curl. I'm not sure if you still call it that when you're sitting. I guess it still is. But anyway, so in this exercise, you're pronating the bicep muscle. And I think the whole point of that is that by pronating it, you're exercising both the short and long head to a fuller potential than you do in, say, a barbell curl. Because as you pronate the muscle, you're really contracting and squeezing that shorter head of the biceps, which gives you the peak look to your biceps. And at the initial start phase of it, you're stressing the longer head of the biceps. So that's the advantage to pronation, and that's why people do it.